Hey everyone, welcome to the Comfy Cozy Club. This is my assistant. My name is Nathalie, and we're going to have stretchy and stabilizing Pilates practice. And I would like to invite you to bring a tea towel. Looks like I'm going to do magic tricks, or a belt or a strap to the practice today. And if you have a tea towel, just take a moment to roll it up in the diagonal or in the length, so that you have a bit of space, and just place it in front of you. And then come to sit on your sitting bones. So maybe bringing the fleshy part of the buttocks to the side just a bit more, so that we can really ground down. And then reach up through the crown of the head. Relax the shoulders down and take a moment to close your eyes. Letting the upper legs become really heavy. Letting the elbows become really heavy. And feeling the length from the tailbone all the way up to the crown of the head. And let the shoulders slide down the back. And then take a moment to breathe into your belly. Feeling the belly expand as you breathe in. And feeling the belly soften as you breathe out. So this is the perfect practice if you've had a long day. Maybe you've spent a lot of time in front of screens. We're going to really open up to the hips. We're going to stretch the shoulders and work through any tension in the back, any tension in the neck. But just start by breathing a little deeper. And then on your next exhale, bring your chin down to your chest, feeling the stretch in the back of the neck. And as you breathe in, bring the right ear in line with the right shoulder. And as you exhale, bring your chin back down to your chest. Breathe in, bring your left ear in line with the left shoulder. And exhale, chin to chest. And now just keep it going, moving really slowly. How is your neck feeling today? So this is such a small move, but such a great one for creating mobility in the neck. As we get stressed or as we spend a lot of time in front of screens, our neck muscles tend to get super tight. And now just come back to center, chin to chest, and slowly stack your head back on top of your spine and open your eyes. Now take a hold of your strap or your makeshift strap as we bring it all the way up to the sky. So really lengthening through the side body, lengthening through the front body, lengthening through the back body. And as you exhale, bring the right hand down. Keep pressing down through the left sitting bone. Now breathe in, take it back to center. Exhale, slowly bring the left hand down, lengthening through the right side. Breathe into center. Once more to both sides, and then we're going to add on to this. Inhaling as we center, exhaling as we create length. Now bring the right hand back down again. Pull your belly button down to your spine, so rounding through the spine as you lower the left hand down and really reach your tea towel away. Now we're going to circle through center, coming over towards the left, and pull the right hand back. So we're in the same stretch on the other side. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower the right hand down, circle through center. Breathe in, pull the left hand back. Exhale, lower the left hand down, circling through center, and breathe in, pull the right hand back. Let's do one more to both sides. Exhaling as you move through center. Inhaling as you lift. Final one, exhale. And inhale. Okay, take it back through center. Lift your arms all the way up. And now we're just going to bring the hands back just a little. So we're not super warm yet, or maybe you're just really chilly. So don't go too far, but just lower down a little, opening through the chest, the shoulders. And bring your hands in front of your chest as you bring your prop to the side. And we come onto hands and knees. So roll yourself forwards, aligning your knees with your hips, your wrists with your shoulders, and we're going to continue our warming up. Now breathe in as you send your heart forward, so pressing it forwards, tilting the pelvis up, and exhale as you grip the mat with your fingertips and round through your spine. Breathe in to arc through the spine, bring the heart forwards. Exhaling to round. Now this is a really good moment to get into your Pilates breathing, inhaling in through your nose and taking that warm exhale out through your mouth. And maybe closing your eyes on our final 2 rounds to just really notice how your spine is feeling. Notice if there are any places in the spine where you might be a little stuck, where you're experiencing some tension or a lot of tension. And take it back to center. Now we're going to step our feet out, coming into a high plank. So we're not going to be here long, so if your wrists are getting tired, no worries. Extend the legs out long, really press away from the mat. Slide the shoulders down your back. So pressing into your hands, pressing into your feet, and now walk your hands towards your feet. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Come into a forward fold. Bend your knees, bring your belly really close to the upper legs, and take a moment to shake your head yes. Take a moment to shake your head no. And then press into all 4 corners of your feet as you press down and roll yourself all the way up. So really slowly, all the way up. And then as you're standing in your neutral pose, breathe in, roll the shoulders up to the ears. And exhale, roll them down and back. Again, breathe in, roll the shoulders up. And exhale, roll them down. How is the chest feeling? The upper back? Just one more. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, roll them down. And now bring your feet a little wider than hip width apart. So the toes can point out just a little. Now breathe and circle the arms all the way up, really lengthening. And as you exhale, we're going to lower down, pressing the knees towards our pinky toes. Bring the hands onto the upper legs. Now exhale, press down, lift yourself back up. Inhale as if you're sliding down a wall. Keep your tailbone underneath. Exhale, press yourself up. Breathe in, slide down. So the tendency will be to bring your chest forwards, to kind of round forwards. But see if you can keep your head in line with your heart in line with your pelvis, and keep the knees really pressing out. So you should feel a bit of a stretch in the inner thighs. Okay, 2 more, breathing in, exhaling as you press down. And this is our last one. We're going to stay down. Keep your hands onto your thighs. Imagine a little weight hanging on your tailbone, lengthening the tailbone down. And now bring the right shoulder over the center line and gaze up over your left shoulder. Breathe in, come back to center. Exhale, bring the left shoulder over the center line, gaze over your right shoulder. Breathing in. And exhale, twist. So kind of as if you're rinsing out the upper back. Keep pressing into the insides of your feet, the outsides of your feet. So we're creating mobility and flexibility in the upper body, and we're creating mobility and strength in the lower body. Okay, let's do 1 more on both sides, and hopefully also creating a little bit of heat. Warming up. Then return to center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, I'm going to take you out of your legs. Press down. Ooh. And just Charlie Chaplin your feet back in until they're in line with your hips. Breathe in, circle both arms all the way up. And exhale, turn your thumbs away and circle down. 2 more. Breathe in, circle the arms up. And exhale, circle down. So really opening up to the chest. 1 more, breathing in. And out. Now breathe in, bring the arms up next to the ears. As you exhale, bring your chin down to your chest. The arms follow in line with the ears. And we're going to roll it down, 1 vertebra at a time. So maybe imagining one of those slinkies. Just folding 1 ring at a time, coming all the way forwards. And then we're going to walk it back out. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Press down. And as you exhale, drop your knees down. Now, once again, align your wrists with your shoulders, your knees with your hips. And take a deep breath in as you slide the right leg out. Now lift up from the right inner thigh. So keeping your hips aligned. Keep reaching the crown of the head forwards. Really reach your big toe back. So feeling the length, feeling the lower belly lifting in and up. And we're going to circle the right leg. So starting really small. So let's say a thimble. And then growing a little bigger to a teacup, a bagel, a pancake. Maybe going even wider, but really try to keep the upper body still. So keep pressing down. Keep lifting the front body up to meet the back body. The wider you go, the tougher it will be to keep the upper body still. And now reverse your circles and breathe. So really working the glute muscles, really working those deep core muscles and working on upper body strength. I feel like I rarely mention that when we're on all fours, but definitely working on upper body strength. Great for bone density as well, weight bearing exercise. Okay, take it back to center. Now take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, round through the spine. Bring your knee to your nose to your knee, just one of these. Breathe in, extend your leg back out. Now exhale, bring the big toe to the floor. Pull it down. Breathe in, lift it up. And now slide your knee back underneath your hip. I'm going to take you off of the wrists as you lower down onto the lower arms. Elbows in line with the shoulders. Make sure the hands don't come in. Walk your knees back a really big step. Tilt the pelvis up to the sky as you press into the fingertips and send your weight back. Lower the forehead down to the floor. Imagine pressing into all 10 fingertips. Don't imagine it, do it. Notice how that changes the stretch here. Imagine tearing the mat from left to right. So really decompressing in the lower back, decompressing in the spine, and stretching in the upper back. So make sure your hips are over your knees. Take 1 more breath. And then breathe in, gaze up. Bring yourself back to all fours. Same thing on the other side. So if it's too much for your wrists, you can always come to your fists. I like to fold the mat in half if I do that, just because otherwise my knuckles are bumpy on the floor. Okay, same thing on the other side. Slowly extend your left leg out long. So keep your hips aligned. Don't hang out into the right hip. Lift up from the left inner thigh as we circle the left leg. So starting small, really zipping the leg into the center line. You should feel the glute muscles working even harder. Reach the crown of the head forwards. Keep sliding the shoulders away from your ears. Keep breathing. Maybe letting the circles become a little wider. Lift the belly button up to the spine. Imagine balancing a little teacup or festive cocktail on the back of your neck as we reverse our circles. 4. 3, 2. Now extend the left leg out. Exhale, knee to nose, nose to knee. Press into your fingertips. Breathe in, extend out. Exhale, pull the left big toe down to the floor. Breathe in, lift up. Exhale, slide your knee back underneath your hip. Now walk your hands out a big step. Curl your toes under, lift the hips, and walk your hands back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back into your forward fold. So we're going to roll the slinky back up. Press into your feet. Feel the strength in your legs. Roll up one vertebra at a time. And then once you're all the way up, what are you doing? Once you're all the way up, sneaking behind the flowers, bring your feet a little wider, toes pointing out, same thing as we've done before. And then bring your hands into a prayer. Now imagine lifting your heart up to your thumbs. So immediately we have this nice posture as you slide the shoulders down. And now bend your knees. And we're going to pivot, so turning to the right foot. Keep the right leg bent. Lift the left heel up. So no worries if you need a moment to get a hang of the foot pattern. And now slide the heart forwards and see if you can lift the left leg up. So working on mobility, zip the legs into the center line as we did on all fours. So make sure you don't hang out into your left hip. Then lower the left big toe down. Come back to center, bend the legs. And slowly pivot towards your left foot. And lift the right leg up. Breathe into center. Slowly twisting to the other side. Exhale, lift. And now just keep it going, finding your own rhythm. Just make sure that you keep breathing. If you're a bit wobbly today and you're sandwiched in between your pets and your furniture like I am, use them for balance. Okay. Maybe staying in that balancing pose a little longer if you want to challenge yourself. Keeping the hips aligned, keep the crown of the head reaching forwards, the toe reaching back. So keeping it flowing, but also keeping the stability, keeping the calm. Okay, let's do one more on both sides. And then take it back to center. Now take a walk towards the front edge of the mat. Keep your hands in your prayer. Cross one foot over the other foot. Lift the heels and slowly take it all the way down to the floor. How slow can you go? Can you come all the way down without plummeting from the sky? Some days that's easy, some days that's impossible. And then take a moment to send your legs out long. Bring them about hip width apart, so about 2 fists worth of space in between your feet. Then sit up really tall, fingers pointing forwards, palms of the hands pointing in. Breathe in, lift up even more. And now as you exhale, think about scooping the belly button inwards and upwards as you round forwards into your spine stretch. Breathe in as you roll yourself all the way up, as if you're stacking the spine up against a wall. Reach the crown of the head up. And exhale, taking it forward, pulling the belly button back, reaching the fingertips forward. You can always bend your legs. Breathe in to roll yourself up. And one more, exhale to roll yourself down or forwards into your spine stretch. Breathe in to roll yourself up. Now plant the feet. Take a hold of the backs of your legs. Breathe in, sit up tall. Exhale, C spine, pull your tailbone under, same scooping in the belly as in our spine stretch. Now we're going to roll down, keeping it really slow, lifting the toes, but keeping the control as you come all the way onto your back. Now from there, interlace your hands behind your head. Fold the elbows in just a little. Lift the head, lift the shoulders. Reach the crown of the head all the way back. Lots of length in the neck. And bring your legs into a tabletop position. Exhale, moving from the right hip. Bring the right big toe down towards the floor. And breathe in to lift. Exhale, lower the left leg down. Breathe in to lift. Every time you exhale, feel the belly button drawing all the way down to your spine. So using that exhalation to strengthen the core. If this doesn't feel right on your neck or it doesn't feel right on your lower back, bring your head down, maybe even sliding the hands underneath the lower back. So please adjust if it doesn't feel right. If it doesn't feel fun, somewhat fun. Okay, let's do 2 more on both sides. And hug your knees into your chest. Take a moment to wiggle your toes, to twist your ankles, and drop the left foot down. Extend the right leg out. Pull the back of the right leg in towards you. Feeling the stretch in your hamstrings. And now really keep lengthening your tailbone down towards the back edge of the mat. Take a moment to flex your foot, noticing that the stretch will become a little deeper. And point. Now turn the right knee out, so kind of in a ballet leg. Keep your hips really heavy, so no gripping in the hip flexors. And press the ribs down towards the floor. Extend the arms out long, palms of the hands facing in. We're going to do half a circle, crossing the right leg over the left leg, circling until your foot is behind your hip. And now as you exhale, pull the foot over the chest. Breathe in, half a circle. Exhale, lift. How still can you keep your hips? So kind of like the opposite of Shakira. Okay, maybe bringing your hands onto your hips so you can really feel the stability. Even though we're moving the leg, mobilizing the hip, we don't want the pelvis to move around. Okay, maybe extending the left leg out if you feel like you have some space. And then you can reverse your circles. Keep breathing, using that exhalation to power up as you pull the leg up. Two more. And pull the knee in towards the chest, twist the ankle, wiggle your toes, and drop the right foot down. Same thing on the other side. Extend the left leg out long, pull the back of the left leg in, keep lengthening your tailbone down. So you're kind of working against yourself, deepening the stretch and making sure that our hips don't do the work, but the core does the work. Flexing the left foot, deepening the stretch, and point. Keep the right hip heavy. Turn the left knee out to the side, ballet leg. Keep the right hip heavy. Press the ribs down. Cross the left leg over the right leg. Circle the left foot behind. And use that exhalation to pull it in. So we kind of slow it down as we circle and speed it up as we lift. Slow it down as we circle and speed it up. Keep it going. Maybe extending the right leg out, but maybe that's impossible today. And reverse your circles. Inhaling as you circle to the left, exhaling as you lift it up. Okay, 3 more circles. The wider you go, the tougher it will be. have to work really hard to make sure I don't hit the floor. Let's do one more circle. And pull the left leg in. Take a moment to twist your ankle. Take a moment to wiggle your toes, reset. Then draw the right knee in as well. Interlace your hands behind your head. Lift the crown of the head. Well, lift the entire head, reach the crown of the head back. And bring your legs into a 90 degrees angle, making sure the hips are really heavy. Now, same thing as we've done before. We're going to lower the right leg down, but this time we're going to drop the knee, open the knee out to the side, and then as you exhale, circle back to center, keeping the other hip really heavy. Other side. Left toe comes down, knee out to the side, and exhale, scoop it back to center. So if you need a bit more stability, you can bring one foot down as you move here. So you just have an extra step of bringing the foot all the way down. You can always lower the head and shoulders down if this is a bit much. So we're working on mobility, but especially working on stability. So how stable can you keep your hips? Let's do one more on both sides. Let's not overdo it. So Pilates is famous for never overdoing it with the reps, never irritating the body. And draw your knees in. Take a moment to twist your ankles, wiggle your toes. Then extend the right leg out long. With both hands, take a hold of the back of your right leg. Extend your left leg out long in line with the left hip. From the core, lift your nose up to your knee. Notice how this feels on your neck. You can always keep one hand behind your head. And now as you exhale, bring the elbows in and slowly bring the knee towards your nose. Big hamstring stretch. And moving through center, switch. Breathing in and out. In and out. Keep the legs zipping into the center line. Now your choice, you can keep it slow, or we're going to bounce the leg. So then it's bounce, bounce, switch. Two more to both sides. So it's called scissors. So your legs are like the blades. And drop your head and shoulders down. Open your arms out side to side. Let the elbows, the shoulders become really heavy. Bring your legs into a 90 degrees angle. Really squeeze the legs in. So feel the lower belly turning on, pulling in. Breathe in, bring your knees over to the right. Now extend the left leg out, feeling the stretch in the side of the leg. Bend and pull to center. Bring your knees over to the left. Extend the right leg out long. Bend and pull to center. To the right. Extend, so kind of like a kick. Bend and center. Keep it going. If it's too much to extend the leg, just keep it bent. Why not? So working the obliques, but also getting a really nice stretch in the hamstring all the way to the glutes. One more to both sides. And take it back to center. Hug your knees in. Now take a really big full body stretch. So extend the arms out and overhead. Extend your legs out long. Zip the legs together. Lift your head, lift your shoulders, and we're going to try and peel ourselves up. You can always bring an elbow down or take a hold of the back of your leg. Now keep rounding forward, so scooping the belly button in and up, straight into our spine stretch. And breathe in, roll yourself all the way back up, sitting up really tall. And from here, come into a cross-legged seat, so bend the legs. So we're really going to work on length in the lower back. So we're going to go into the saw, but doing it from a cross-legged seat just gives you way more space in the back. So we're really going to focus on the back. I'll say it again and again. Bring your fingertips onto your shoulders. So if you're lifting yourself up, but keep drawing the lower ribs in, make sure you aren't hanging out in front of the sitting bones. Now twist all the way to the right, really twisting, squeezing, and then bring the left hand over the front right corner of the mat. Bring your chin in, feel the length. Breathe in, lift yourself back up. So growing tall from the tailbone to the crown of the head, twist all the way to the left. Extend the right arm out, extend the left hand back. Breathe in, roll yourself up, sit up tall. Twist. And stretch. Breathe in, sit up tall. Twist. And stretch. One more to both sides. So see if you can keep your sitting bones really heavy. If they don't stay glued down, that's fine, but just make sure your weight doesn't tilt all the way forwards. And bring yourself all the way back up. Now we're going to come down, so bring your feet down and come onto your lower arms. So taking it halfway down to the floor. Then really press down into the lower arms. So making sure that you aren't hanging out into your shoulders. Reach the crown of the head all the way back. Zip the legs together. Draw the heels towards you, so lift the heels up. And we're going to come into the can-can. So one of my favorite exercises. Take your knees over to the right, left, right, and now kick the legs out. And toes down. Bring your knees over to the left, right, left, and kick the legs out. Toes down. Now keep it going. So it's exhale, 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 and a deep breath in. So really working the obliques. We're stretching, mobilizing the lower back, and also giving the lower back a really nice massage. Okay, just one more to both sides. Now you can choose, you can keep your toes down and bring your legs side to side, or keep the legs extended and move it side to side. So slow and steady. You can just tick-tock to one side and then the other, or you can draw infinity signs with your toes. So figure 8 shapes. And you should really feel that in your core. Okay, smile. Reach the crown of the head back, lift the heart up. One more to both sides. Take it back to center, flex your feet, press the soles of the feet away, and now slowly, slowly lower down. How slow can you go? Are you already there? And drop the legs down. Bring yourself up, take a hold of your strap, flex your feet. You can always bend your legs here. We're going to wrap our strap around the feet. Sit up really tall. I've used a pathetically small tea towel today. Okay, so the longer your tea towel or your strap is, the more space you'll have. Bring your chin in, reach the crown of the head up, and now slowly take it forwards. Focusing more on the lower back than focusing on the hamstrings. So if all you feel are your hamstrings, I invite you to bend your knees in a little. So really folding from the hips. Pull the shoulders back. Reach the crown of the head forwards. Let's take 2 really deep breaths. And release. Bring the strap over to the side. Bring your feet down. Take a hold of the backs of your legs. Sit up tall. So again, using that length we've created. Zip the knees together. Now, if the next one doesn't feel great on your body, Just take a moment to come into a C-spine. So just round the spine back. Otherwise, we're going to work from our C-spine. So scoop the belly button inwards and upwards. Imagine your heart melting down to the spine. And then lift your toes. Keep hugging the heels in. And as you breathe in, roll over the length of your back to the shoulders. And as you exhale, roll yourself up. Sit up tall. Exhale, think C-spine, rolling over the length of the back. And breathe in, sit up tall. Exhale. Inhale. Massaging the back. Okay, the next time you're up, stay up there. Bring your knees as wide as your shoulders. Now we're sitting just behind the sitting bones. Really press down, feel the length in your spine. And now see if you can extend the right leg. So maybe that's an inch, maybe you get the shakes and bend. See if you can extend the left leg out. Slowly keep the heart lifted. And bend. Maybe do one more on both sides, or let's do two with both legs. Exhale, zip the legs together, lift them up. And then maybe the next one, let's do a full teaser pose. Extend your legs out long, extend your arms out long, lift your heart, lift your heart, lift your heart. And take it down. Well done, even if you were a bit wobbly. Okay, come to lie on your right side. So bringing the right arm down, extending the right arm out, dropping the ear down onto the arm, and then make sure that as you look straight ahead, you can still see your toes. So make sure your toes are in front of you. Then lengthen your tailbone down, feel the lower belly pulling in, and make sure that you aren't rolling back. Now exhale, lift the left leg up, lengthening, flex the left foot, and breathe in, lower it down. Exhale, point and lift. Inhale, flex and lower. So here we're really working on stability in the core. So we're working on strength in the upper thigh. Now if you find that you're particularly wobbly today, maybe just bend your legs, your lower leg. And sometimes that just depends on the anatomy of your hip. Okay, we're going to do one more. And now we're going to draw the left knee in, flex the left foot, and as you exhale, press it away. So coming into a bicycle. Breathe in, bring your knee into your chest. Flex, and exhale, press away. Breathing in, knee to chest. Flex, and press it out. So just keep circling. Maybe bring the left hand onto the belly so that you can feel how still the upper body is. And we're going to reverse our circle. So bring the knee in, flexing the foot, and then pressing it back. Really opening through the front of the left hip. So working the glute muscles, working the hip muscles. Let's do two more circles. And now bend the left leg over the right leg. Take a moment to massage the left hip. So making sure any tension just leaves the hip. And then prop yourself up, bring yourself onto the right lower arm, rolling the right shoulder down and back. Now we're going to cross the left foot over the right foot just a little. And from here, we're going to lift ourselves up, lengthening both legs out. So you kind of have a mermaid's tail here. And we're just going to lift ourselves up. Now take a moment to feel it out, because maybe this doesn't feel great. So you can lower your hip down, and you do have an option to keep the right leg bent. So same move, and then it will look like this. Lift the hips up, really pressing down, and lower. So take your pick, choose which level you want to use today. And then we're going to lift ourselves up, rolling the right shoulder back, fingertips to the sky. And now exhale, twisting left hand towards the right waistline, lift it in. Breathe in, fingertips to the sky. Exhale, lower down. 2 more. Exhale, lift it up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower. Take a deep breath in. 1 more cycle. Lift up. Breathe in. Twist. Breathe in. And lower. Bring the right foot on top of the left foot. Left hand takes a hold of the left ankle. And bring the right arm up and overhead into a big, big stretch. Turn your nose up to your arm. And come to center. Swing your legs around, coming onto the other side. So extending the left arm in line with the left shoulder. Dropping the left ear onto the arm. Make sure you can still spot your toes out of the corners of your eyes. And then really lengthen the right leg out. So feel the left waistline activating. Exhale, point and lift. Inhale, flex and lower. Exhaling out through the mouth. Inhaling in through the nose. One more. Now maybe bend the left knee in a little if you need some more stability. Bring the knee into the chest, flex the foot and exhale, press it back. Riding the bicycle. Breathe in, knee to chest. Exhale, flex and press it back. Maybe bringing the hand onto the belly, making sure that the upper body stays as still as possible. Okay, reverse your circles, cycling backwards. Feel how with every exhalation the belly button pulls in, the lower belly pulls in. 3 more circles. And then bring the right leg over the left leg. Take a moment to massage the right hip. And lift yourself up, coming onto your left lower arm. Rolling the left shoulder down and back. Extending the legs just a little and creating that mermaid's tail with the right foot over the left foot. Lifting the left waistline in and up, so already squeezing it in. You can always keep the left leg bent. And use this first one as a trial run, because sometimes one shoulder is completely different from the other. So lift yourself up, extend your legs, fingertips up, really reaching, and lower down. Maybe bending that left leg if that feels better. Okay, here we go. 3 cycles. Okay, we're going to exhale, lift up. Now take a deep breath in, reach for the sky. Exhale, twisting, lift the left waistline in. Breathe in, fingertips to the sky. Exhale, lower down, bending the knees. Now, sorry, I lost the breath. Exhale, lift up. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist. Breathe in, lift it up. Exhale, lower down. Take a deep breath in. 1 more cycle. Exhale, lift. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale. And exhale, lower. And bring the left foot to the right leg. Bring the right hand to the right ankle. Bring the left arm up and overhead into a really big side body stretch. Turn your nose up to the sky. Take one more breath. And pull yourself up. Now come to lie on your back. So we're taking it back to the floor. Bring your feet hip width apart. Roll yourself all the way down. And reach your fingertips down to your heels. So really sliding the shoulders away. Turn the palms of your hands to face up. Relax your shoulders down, pressing every vertebra down into the floor. And then tilt the pelvis up, roll yourself up one vertebra at a time. Take a deep breath in as you lift your hips up even higher. And exhale as you roll yourself back down. Take a deep breath in as you connect your spine to the floor. 2 more cycles. Exhale to roll yourself up. Feel the strength in your legs, your glutes, your lower back. Lengthen your tailbone towards the backs of your knees. And roll yourself back down. 1 more cycle. And this time stay up there. Keep lengthening your tailbone down. Bring your hands onto your hip bones. Imagine squeezing them together. Now press into the left foot and slowly float the right leg up into a 90 degrees angle. Extend the right leg out long, bicycle ride, flexing the right foot, taking it down. Bend the knee, send the leg all the way up to the sky, flex the foot, lower it down. 2 more cycles. If it's too much, just lower your hips down. So really listening to the body, and sometimes it's just impossible. Make sure there isn't any pressure in your knee and drop the right foot down. Take a moment to level out the hips, pressing into all 4 corners of your feet. Imagine sliding the hip bones in towards each other. Other side, press down into the right foot. Lift the left leg up, big toe up to the sky, breathe in. Flex the left foot, exhale, press it down. Make sure the right knee isn't dropping out. Breathe in, toe to the sky. Exhale, flex and press it down. 2 more cycles. Doing great. 1 more. And now slowly lower the foot down, so no falling from the sky. Lift the hips up, take a deep breath in, lengthen your tailbone down. And exhale, roll yourself all the way down. Whew, great job. Take a moment to bring your knees from one side to the other, just resetting in the lower back. And then return to center and take a hold of your strap. Bring the right knee in. Bring the strap underneath the ball joint of your foot and extend your leg out long. Lengthen your tailbone down towards the back edge of your mat. So we're going to cool it down, stretch it out, starting to unwind from the active energy of our practice into the calmer energy of the relaxation. So make sure that you're relaxed in the shoulders. If there's any pain or tension in the back of the knee, bend the knee a little more. If you want a deeper stretch, slide the left leg out. And let's take 2 more breaths into the back of your leg. And now with your left hand, take a hold of the strap. as you extend the right arm out long, just giving you some counterbalance. And then bring the right leg over the center line, feeling the stretch translate into the outside of your leg. And take a moment to breathe here. Relax your jaw. Your neck is long. Now you can stay here. If you have this space, you can also bring the leg all the way over to the left. You can always bend the leg and bring it all the way over to the left. So just coming into a big, big twist here. If it's too much, you can bend both legs. You can stay in the stretch. Let's take one more breath. And then pull the leg back to center. Take the strap into the right hand as you send the left the left arm out to the side. See if you can drop the right leg down. Letting the stretch translate into the inside of the leg. Keep the left hip down and breathe. Pull the lower belly in, bring yourself back to center, and now just take a moment to place the left foot next to the right foot. You can bend your legs a little here, let the arms become heavy, and just notice how the entire back body is supported. Your neck is long, your shoulders are heavy. So great after a long day. Really refreshing pose. Just stimulating the blood flow. And relaxing the muscles of the back. Okay, bring the right foot down. Pull your left leg in towards you, softening the left knee, lengthening your tailbone down. Maybe sliding the right leg out. Breathe into the back of your leg. And bring the strap into your right hand. Extend the left arm out. And slowly bring the left leg over the center line, over to the right. Press the foot into the strap. Pull the strap into the foot. Keep the left hip down to start, so that we can really get into the outside of the leg. And then if you want to, if it feels really great, slowly drop the left leg all the way over to the right, coming into your twist, maybe adjusting. And slowly pull back to center. These cats are not well trained for television. Okay, bring your leg over to the left, extending the right arm out, opening through the inside of the leg. Really press down through the back of the right leg, keeping yourself stabilized. And if your foot is down, you can drop that knee out a little. Let's do one more breath. And then pull the lower belly in, pull it back to center, bend the left leg so you can take the strap from underneath your foot and just slide your leg out. Now, if you want to put on something warmer, now is a really good moment as we head into the final relaxation. So maybe bringing your feet down as wide as the mat and dropping the knees in. Or extend the legs out as wide as the mat and drop your toes out. Bring the arms down next to the body. Walk the shoulders underneath the chest. Lengthen the neck. And then take a moment to breathe in through your nose all the way down into the lower belly. And with a warm exhale out through the mouth. And then return to a natural breath. Breathing in and out through the nose. Feeling the belly rise as you breathe in. Feeling the belly soften as you breathe out. Letting yourself melt into the mat every time you exhale. Relax your frown. Soften your eyelids. Relax your jaw. Relax the shoulders. Relax the fingers. Feel the weight of the back body. And soften your feet. And soften your toes. Notice how you feel. Just as important as the ability to be strong, to be strong and flexible, is the ability to relax, to soften. Wiggle your toes. Move your fingers. Lift the lower arms and twist your wrists. Take a big full body stretch, reaching, lengthening. And then bring your knees back into your chest. And roll yourself up. Returning to a cross-legged seat. Keep your eyes closed for a moment longer as you sit up tall. Drop the chin to the chest. And bring the right ear in line with the right shoulder. Stay here. Or bring the right hand to the left ear and let the arm become really heavy. Stretch out through the side of your neck. Slowly return to center. Stack your head onto the spine and drop the left ear in line with the left shoulder. Drop the right shoulder down, stay here. Or bring the left hand onto the right ear. Let the arm become heavy. Breathe. Return your hand onto your lap. Stack your head onto your spine and open your eyes. Ta-da! Breathe in. Circle your arms all the way up. Bring the palms of the hands up and overhead. And as you exhale, bring your hands down to your heart. Lift your heart to your thumbs as we take a really deep bow down. Take a moment to thank yourself for showing up here, for taking the time to take such good care of yourself. So important. And let's take a moment to thank each other. I hope you have a really relaxed evening. I hope to see you soon. The next live stream is on Saturday morning. And if you enjoy I can barely talk. If you enjoyed the class, please like the video. That just helps other people find the videos. See you next time. Dank jullie wel.